Hi, it's Kifin Bates here. So over the weekend I finished the smart contract part of a little project that I've been working on and off for the last couple of weeks to do with non-fungible tokens. And I was thinking to myself, if I am going to monetize this, how should I do that? And of course, the immediate knee-jerk reaction in the DeFi world and the smart contract world is issue a token. You issue a token, you require people to use that token in order to interact with and obtain the services of your project, and in return, because you hold the initial stock of the token, if your token takes off because your project is successful, then you kind of get to leverage the profits. As long as you don't flood the market with your project tokens, you can get to sit there feeling incredibly rich and looking at the price of them going up and down, and hopefully up, and then the occasional down. So but it is a bit odd, because it's a bit like a supermarket saying we're not going to accept euros anymore, we're going to print our own supermarket dollar. And when you come to the supermarket, in order to buy goods, first you have to use your euros to buy supermarket dollars, and then you use supermarket dollars to buy the goods in the store. Why not just accept Ether, if you're using Ethereum, as the currency to pay for the services? And as I made pretty clear earlier on, the answer to that, as far as I can tell, is that it's a way of extracting more profit from your users. If you just charge them in the national currency of the Ethereum blockchain, the Ether, then you don't have a huge hoard at the very beginning of money that you're sitting on. But if you mint these tokens and you're sitting on the vast majority of those, and the value of one token goes up substantially, you end up feeling much richer. So I guess that's the reason. Of course, there are examples of this in the real world. Casinos don't generally accept you slapping down stacks of $10 bills on the table to gamble. They like you to convert your dollars into casino chips, and then at the end you cash them in order to get your dollars back. And there's a psychological reason for this, which is if you put down hundreds of thousands of dollars on a table because you're a crazy gambler and you lose, there's a real immediate visceral pain, because those dollars are very clearly linked in your mind to a sports car that you could have had, or a nice holiday, or a beach house on the seafront or something like that. Whereas if it's just little plastic discs with the logo of the casino on them, it doesn't, to most gamblers, feel like real money. It feels like play money, and that means that you're more likely to spend more of it. So there may be an element of that as well in the reasoning behind issuing a token rather than going with the native cryptocurrency in order to pay for receiving services from a project. Anyway, that's just my thought on that. I may be wrong. Maybe you have another opinion. If you do, please feel free to leave a comment. I love the discussions that we get here, and I look forward to seeing what you have to say. Bye for now.